listen, if a came up to you and he's like, "Hey, girl," like, can we talk? Like, you would talk to him?
You gonna turn it on and what?
They always say that.
You would what?
But you just said wrong.
So you like feminine men?
Hey,
She just said you like masculine men that in they feminine.
No.
So you like feminine men?
Thank you. Be real.
No.
So you like feminine men?
Because
like,
if you giving me like, if they're all right, how do I put this? Because there are guys with high pitched voice. Not only that, I feel like there are guys that are like, if you're like a goofy guy, that like I've met goofy guys that just do funny shit like that.
But do you like feminine men as well, man?
What do you consider a feminine man?
All right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap Up Crew. No booger, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, follow me on Instagram, The Real Y Eli. Shoot me a DM. I reply to every DM, be honest with you, man. That's as always, we got Ace with us.
Yeah, you're not on point today, man. But yesterday, yesterday is your boy Ace. I do this on the daily. If you sending me pics, make sure the nipples is out like Chloe Bailey. You heard? Ace the GOAT 24.
Damn.
My nips was out?
It was it?
It was day.
Why y'all ain't send it?
I was waiting for
He
you.
did send it.
I did send it.
Oh, you did send it?
Yeah. That's why I had
It's great. I was waiting for you to fuck up, like so I could talk my shit, and then this nigga hit. This nigga, man. You probably was waiting for that bar ever since I sent that shit. Nigga wrote
As soon as I seen that.
tired of this nigga. Last but not least, we got Jew with us.
What it do? It's your boy Jew. And all these new Knicks fans, y'all really got to stop it. Y'all really out of pocket. You know, I've been a Knicks fan since Allen Houston been throwing up threes like he got a rocket. You know what I'm saying? You know we about to get a ring this year. You could go argue with your mama. If you don't know who Allen Houston is, he dropped 50 on the Mamba.
God, what the fuck going on?
You know what I'm saying? Knicks bars. You know what I'm saying? Knicks bars.
Yo, what is wrong with y'all?
They got Carl Anthony Towns in their hype. That's watch your mouth.
That's
Talking
what
about the
the
mama,
Knicks,
man.
That's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he really came in here with a whole...
With a whole...
This is unusual behavior.
It's for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that was a shot at me because what you had to mention the mom before. You know how I feel about
Allen Houston dropped 50 on him. I just got
like, what did Kobe do to the Knicks numerous times, man? Come on. Let's not do that.
Come on, bro. Let's go.
He did drop multiple 50 points on him. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's probably why he did that too. Yeah.
Anyway, man, we got some special guests in the building. Ladies, let them know where they can follow you at.
Hello. Shout out to the podcast. My name is Tiara. You could follow me at t.t_unbalded_.
I did it. Hey y'all, I'm Monique. Y'all can follow me at _MO period NIQU 2 E's period _.
Hey guys, my name is Onika. You guys can follow me at the Queen Onika or at Onika's Talent.
Period.
Listen, this next guest, man, is a director, a videographer, artist. This man is a jack of all trades.
Does it
JL,
all.
man. Let them know a little bit about yourself and where they can follow you at.
My name's JL. You can follow me at JL Shot That or Official JL. I'm a director, artist, writer. A bunch of shit.
All that.
Yeah, just a bunch of shit. Just whatever you want to call me.
Or whatever you need that day.
I need you to write some bars for Eli because he ain't had one since the show started.
First of all, bars, y'all know bars is not my thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, he got a ghostwriter. Like, first of all, like, let's not act like he don't got a ghostwriter.
A ghostwriter?
I'm gonna edit that out, my fault, man.
A ghostwriter?
Like, yo. Anyway, man, my fault. I ain't mean it. Like, yo. Listen, man, before we get... join the membership. Y'all might see who the ghostwriter is.
That's crazy,
like,
man.
Yo, hit that like button. Subscribe if y'all not already subscribed. Cop the merch. I don't even know what the fuck this nigga got.
I mean,
Cop the merch. Dailyrapupcrew.co.
You got the merch.
I do got the merch on.
Fine.
Listen to the podcast audio, man, every Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. Let me get to this first topic, actually. Something I was thinking about earlier, right? And, especially with social media, there seems to be like this hive mind mentality, right? So when I looked up the definition of hive mind, right, it said a hive mind mentality refers to a collective way of thinking where individuals in a group tend to conform to the opinions, beliefs, and behaviors of the majority. In this mentality, people often suppress their own individuality, critical thinking, or independent judgment in favor of aligning with a group's conscious decision making. Do y'all feel like in today's society we have more of a hive mind like mentality, or you still think a lot of people are individually thinking for themselves and critically thinking? What's your thoughts on this, JL?
I think it's what you pay attention to, honestly, because there are a lot of conscious people, or free minds, or and then of course there are a lot of hives. But it's literally what you pay attention to, because if you're on social media looking at the popular or the popularity, yeah, you're gonna see a whole bunch of hive minds. A whole bunch of people just following trends and wanting to be a part of what's going on, because you don't want to feel like an outsider. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's just what you pay attention to.
Okay, ladies, what's your thoughts on this?
I personally feel like you said, it's a little bit of both. Like, there's people who really just don't have their own sense of self, so they just, like you said, want to fit in. They're gonna do things to be like other people. They don't really know how to be their individual selves. I feel like sometimes I be like seeing things and I be like, everybody's wearing the same thing, everybody's doing the same hairstyles, everybody just want to look the same, and it's like nobody want to be their authentic selves, or like want to stand out. Like, me personally, I like to stand out. I like to be that girl with like braids, like not really really bright, but like I'll wear like an ombre all the way down to my knees. Like, if you know me in real life, I've done that before. Like, just to stand out, I don't want to be like other people. So I feel like in this generation, or like as of now, like in our times, a lot of people do like tend to want to like fit in and want to be like other people instead of stand out and be themselves.
Okay, what's your thoughts?
I agree with both of them. To be honest, they said it flat out.
Okay.
Yeah, in Jamaica they say you follow, you follow, you
Yeah.
follow back. Yeah. So whatever one person goes with, the other people, once they see that that's trending, they want a
Monkey see,
piece of
monkey
it.
do.
Right. It's for clout though.
No,
It's
for
mostly
real.
for clout.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of clout demons now.
Right.
So
Too much.
Drew, what's your thoughts?
I actually think it's a little different in a different aspect. I feel like people are more isolated. How often do you see, kids playing nowadays? Everything is just, people rather be confined by themselves. Yeah, we do have followers, and it shit just making things worse when you got people just programmed in the box by themselves. Imagine what that looks like in another 10, 15 years.
Okay.
I think that most people are hive mind. What is it? Hive mind?
The hive mind mentality.
Yeah, like not everybody could be a leader. Just like we say, everybody can't be a boss. You know what I mean? You gotta have employees. Like, so it's gonna be a certain group of people who's meant to lead or whatever, have their own opinions, and then it's gonna be the followers that go with whichever leader they most identify with. I mean, so I think most people is hive minded. Like, they see something they like and they follow it. That's it.
Yeah, I think I agree with Ace. I think most people are hive mind with a lot of the thinking, the behaviors. And I think the reason people are hive mind because it's easier. Like, when you are that person who wants to break the barrier or be different, you might get scrutinized. People might look at you like you crazy. So you don't want to be that person to step out there and be like, maybe this might not hit, or this might not, people might not fuck with it, or whatever the case is. So it's like, all right, let me just conform with whatever society is. Like, it took a motherfucker to wear some fucking outrageous, crazy, we talking about fashion, some outrageous, crazy shit. And niggas is like, nah, that shit ain't it. But then now you looking at everybody like, you know what, that shit might be it. Like, it's just like the music we listen to.
I feel like people need to be more comfortable with being their own individual self. Like, I have no problem standing out because I know that's the real me. Like, I feel like, I don't know how some people could feel comfortable just following everybody else because they don't want to feel like people are going to say this, that, and that. No matter what you...
No, they're afraid
Not
of
yet.
criticism.
And it's like, I feel like you shouldn't be, because it's like, no matter what you do, whether you doing good, bad, we see the shade room all the time. The same shade room that posts these celebrities when they do good is the same shade room that posts these celebrities when they doing bad, when they going through a breakup, when they got this drama going on. It's always something good or something bad being said. So it's like, no matter what you do, why
Somebody's
does
gonna
it
have something
care
to say.
if somebody's gonna have something to say regardless? So I feel like that's why people should try to be less hive-minded.
I think that even goes with like the music that we listen to. How many times we listen to a song and we be like, that shit is dirt. But then if enough people like say this shit is fire, then psychologically you be like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be that person to be like, I'm hating or whatever the case is. So let me just fuck with this song. Like,
it grew on them. Like
It
the
grew.
song
Yeah.
grew on me.
That-
I didn't like it
that
at
part is
first,
very
but now it
important.
grew on me.
Yep.
They play that shit 1,000 times. Anything on, you gonna be out here singing ABCs if it plays
Right.
20,000 times.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
I feel like that's how it was when like Ice Spice first came out and she dropped like Munch. Like a lot of people did not like Munch, and then now look, she's so big, everybody loves her.
I still don't like that
Ice
shit.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a lot of
Okay.
people did not like her or think the song was so trash because it's so basic, and now look at her, she's so big doing so many things.
She said the fuck thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Not the same-
That's
that's the
a-
same
that's a
song.
No, that's not the
But she
same.
be-
Oh no,
yeah.
that's another one of her songs.
Yeah.
Same girl.
You got to fought on that though.
It's the same girl. She
That's
got a lot
trash.
of songs.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
No
Yeah.
disrespect, Ice.
that's Eli. That's Eli's favorite song and shit. Man.
That's for sure not my favorite.
That's his favorite. Well, he wasn't singing that shit, but
Wow.
OD when that came out.
Chill.
You know how he get all excited when Shorty fought and
Each other on blast.
Yo, y'all niggas gotta grow.
Yeah.
Yo, every show I keep telling you, I gotta grow up.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm putting your business.
Yo,
Yo, viewers, I'm sorry. I don't mean
The viewers know.
The viewers already know.
Nah,
They don't care.
They know.
That's what they
My
here for.
fault, bro. They know now.
Niggas
They
get
know
Carl
now.
Anthony Towns, now they want to start. You know what I mean? Like, yo.
He feeling himself today. I ain't gonna
You know what
lie.
I'm
Yeah.
Listen, let me get to this next topic, right? Which celebrities do you think deserve an apology from the public and why?
Can I start?
Sure.
Even though he died, I think Chadwick Boseman deserves an apology. The Black Panther.
Mhm.
Why?
When he was sick, he lost all that weight, right?
Mhm.
Everybody on the internet was down on him. They didn't know what was wrong with him, but they were judging and going at him and all.
Yeah.
And then bam, he died. Now everybody's sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like he deserves the public apology. I don't know about anybody else, but
Yeah.
I feel like he deserves one.
Yeah, and that was tough because we didn't even understand. We didn't know what he was even going through.
Right.
Like, he was
Yeah.
still out here busting his ass.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
and
yeah,
he
that
still
is
did the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
that's a good
But
one.
people always gonna have something to say, like she said.
Right.
Whether
Yeah.
it's good, whether you doing good, whether you doing bad, whether you done got fat, skinny.
And people love
Somebody
to
always gonna
judge
have
based off
something.
the things
Yeah.
they don't really know that are going on behind the scenes. Like they just see something like a cover page. Oh, they want to laugh or they want to ridicule or whatever, but y'all don't really know what's going on like in between the lines.
Right.
Stuff
And if
like
it
that.
ain't paying you, I feel like you shouldn't.
really care.
Yeah.
So who y'all
Yeah,
think?
that's my
Based off
That
what
was a
I
good
just
one.
said, I feel like, and this might be controversial, don't at me, but Chris Brown, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Because,
That's controversial. Like,
yes, a lot of
crazy.
people feel
Preach.
like,
Preach.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Why is it controversial?
because a lot of people feel like, oh, he's so wrong for what he did to Rihanna and this, that, and the third, but Rihanna forgave him. Y'all are the only one who
They're
care
holding on.
about
Yeah,
what
you're right,
happened
you're right.
years
I
ago.
see
She
that.
doesn't care no more.
I
She
see
moved
that.
on. She's, living whatever life she's living. He's living his life. He's
Right.
moved on and became a way better person than what he was. People judging him based off his past. And it's like, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I condone that type of stuff. But in the end of the day, from what I've seen and heard, it was also like she did things to antagonize that. And I
So,
feel,
hold on. Does he need an apology because they're still going at him?
Yes.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. all
yeah,
right.
not
Not to
because
mention-
of what he did
Okay,
necessarily.
Right.
but
He was
because-
16 years old at the time too.
Like when you
He
think
was
about it,
young.
he
I
was
get it, I
young.
get it.
Like it's a lot of things, especially like as like especially as men. I feel like men don't grow up learning or knowing how to like safely communicate
Their
or
feelings and
stuff like that.
emotions
So
and
like I don't really know what the situation was when it happened, but I heard she did things to antagonize that
sure
type
she
of
did,
behavior.
but
And it's
Yeah.
like me personally, I don't never condone it being on either side of the spectrum. Like I feel like if I had sons, I would raise them to not put their hands on women, but don't ever let a woman disrespect your
Yeah, the
boundaries
woman
Right.
to put her
their
hands on you,
man.
spit
Yeah.
on you,
So,
because
yeah,
there
I get
are
that.
women who will take advantage of the
Yep.
fact that you won't put your hands on a woman
And
and
take
they'll
it
sit there and be
overboard.
punching you in your face,
Yep.
slapping you
Right.
up, spitting on you,
Yeah.
all types of stuff. And I'm not gonna allow my son
Mm-hmm.
to go through nothing like that, because as a person, I feel like we're all humans, we're all people. Things need to be equal. So I feel like he deserves an apology for all the stuff that people are on him about still to this day. Like he's not
Right.
a new person with this new age with so much wisdom that he's grown to learn. He has a family, kids that he's loving, being a great father. I appreciate all good dads. He's a great, like not a great dad, but he's a great dad based off what I see. So I feel like people need to leave that where it was at and just chill on him.
Yeah, they need to move on.
I ain't gonna lie, you took my. I ain't gonna lie. Everything you just said, man. Shout
For
out
real.
to.
So what about you? How you feel? Who you think was celebrity out?
Me, I really ain't have a celebrity for real.
Okay.
I I don't know. I just be in my own world, to be honest.
You never came at a celebrity on the comments and then regretted it?
No, I feel like if it ain't paying me, like with Chris Brown, I don't know. I wasn't there.
So why do I care?
Yeah, I can't even speak on anything because I wasn't there to see with my own 2 eyes.
Gotcha.
She could have decked him first.
Right.
She
could've
could
did
have
whatever.
flipped
But
the
everybody gonna
wheel,
go on
something.
him.
Yeah.
Tricky situation.
Yeah.
So I don't.
My only thing with this situation is that because he was so young, like
Right.
he was 16. If I was being held accountable for what I did at 16, bro, I wouldn't be here right now for sure.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah,
Everybody
definitely.
just needs to give him grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, he's still.
Yeah, that's a word we throw around often, but like when it comes to like black men specifically,
Right.
we
Like,
don't give them
they
grace.
really give
Oh,
it.
we don't
Yeah.
allow for
Yeah.
the forgiveness. It's like we
Yeah.
keep bringing up their past to kind of keep bringing them down. Every time they take a step, niggas are going, oh, here's a tweet. Like, I know you apologize for that,
Yeah.
but apologize again. Like, it's like, yo, like
for
Yeah.
what?
it's just
And
a lot.
they make him like the poster child for like domestic abuse.
Uh-huh.
When there's
Yeah.
people that did way more than he did. Like he
Yeah.
had that one incident.
For real.
Like
got-
there's literally women
It's just because he's
dying.
still
Like
successful.
there's
That
Yeah.
that
what it
too.
it's because
like,
he's too he
Yeah.
would be too successful if they didn't do this to him.
Nah, he's still doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's a
I think
And
he'd
that's
be way
why they-
bigger
that's
though.
why they're so mad.
I think he'd be
would.
way
He
bigger.
could have
If he
way more
didn't happen-
endorsements.
If that
sure.
if that didn't happen, he'd be way bigger
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
You think he could be bigger than he is now?
Yeah,
For
Bro,
sure, like
way
for
bigger.
sure.
Yo, the
He would
fact
be
that
on
they
Michael
keeping him
Jackson.
they keep him out of award shows.
Yeah.
they
That
do stuff
they
like that.
cancel. He was
All
supposed to
his-
play in the
all his-
celebrity game the other day.
Yes. That's why I've said like I feel like
Okay, yeah, he
like
needs
it's
an
not
apology.
that
He
deep.
do.
Like that was
Yeah.
years ago.
He was supposed to play in the celebrity game at All Star
it is
Weekend,
that
and they canceled.
But
But
the-
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
The sponsor for that said that they didn't want him to play, and they had to revoke his invite. It's like for something he did 18
I feel
years
like
ago.
that's crazy though
Yeah.
because
Okay.
like
Fuck that.
I did this way back then, and y'all still on it.
Today, yeah.
Like I done grew, I done had a whole baby.
No, for real. Like I'm old enough to realize what things aren't and aren't now. Like I'm
Yeah.
old enough to know. Like I need to leave that alone. Like I don't understand what y'all problem.
Back then
Yeah.
we just heard that Chris Brown beat up Rihanna.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's like everybody's like,
Why did he do
oh,
that?
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
But it's like now it's like I need to just leave
Public
that
enemy
and
number
be
one.
a thing in the past.
So let me get the JL. Who you think is a celebrity that is owed an apology?
Kanye.
Kanye?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
That might be
Wait,
controversial.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Well,
Right.
I felt that though.
Why Kanye?
What?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, hold on,
lost.
yeah, hold
it's
on, yeah.
pretty evident, you know what I mean?
Mm.
You know, especially the ones who turned their backs on him because of, you know, of the fuckery.
Mm.
I'll leave the controversial part out, you know what I mean?
Mm.
The people, them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he definitely deserves an apology, especially even when it comes down to him being a father. You know what I mean? Like he's a great father. He tries it seemingly,
Yeah.
seemingly,
But, like, based off what we
allegedly,
see,
yeah,
yeah.
based off of what we see. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it seems like he tries his hardest, but you know, you got the other side that's very powerful, and you know, certain things he really can't take control of. You know what I mean? Then you know he hung himself by you know saying what he said, but at the same time, it's what he it's the way you know it's real. It's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like the thing with Kanye is like people they understand the message. It's just like, oh, but
Yeah,
the
the way you deliver
delivery
it.
is like, but if y'all take out the tone and the delivery, like
Yeah.
what he's saying is he's saying
A
some
lot of
actual
things,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
a
you know
lot
what I'm
of things
saying?
Kanye
Like,
said is not wrong.
Some of them is a little, he don't need to say. Some
some of
That's
them
what
could
he
be
said.
wild.
It's
Like,
some of them.
some of them could be
Delivery.
wild, but like, you know what I'm saying?
No, some of the stuff he just leave that out. Like,
Yeah,
you know, some of the stuff you could be like, hey, yo.
I mean,
Why? Because it's
For sure.
provocative.
Nah. I mean,
No, just
even
too
like
much.
the George Floyd comment, like
Yeah, it's just
that-
too much sometimes.
certain things, you know what I
Wait,
mean?
what he said about that?
Yeah.
We can continue to, we'll talk about it later.
but I think when you're a vocal person, you can't always hit. You know what I mean? You're gonna miss sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta take the bad with the good sometimes. I think that's what it is.
Mhm.
Because
For sure.
he do stand up for, you know what I mean, people. Like when George Bush doesn't care about black people, everybody was on Kanye's side. You know what I mean? But then when he say with the Donald Trump shit, I ain't get it really for real. Like, but I mean, like I said, hit and a miss. Like,
Hit and a miss.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Jew.
It's hit.
I want to go last on this one. I want to hear what
Okay,
who
okay.
y'all pick first.
Well, Keem already said, but you had somebody else?
Nah. Chris, I was very I was very passionate about Chris Brown post, but I mean I was very passionate about that conversation. But she said everything I wanted to say. Man, I appreciate you.
He said, "Damn, I wish I would have went first."
Yeah.
It's funny because if I didn't say Chris Brown, I was thinking about Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Why?
Yeah. I mean, but
I'm so out
it
of
was
the
just
loop.
gonna have to do with like stuff that's going on now and like and I didn't really. That's kind of like controversial. I don't really like talking about Diddy.
Okay.
So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's like too much.
Yeah, no
So
Diddy.
that sounds like so that sounds like Chris Brown.
I think who I was going to say is Kyrie Irving. I think he deserves an apology because you speak. I'm pretty sure you don't know. He's a basketball player, but so during the whole COVID situation, you know, he was very vocal about, you know, he didn't want to take that mandated vaccine. And he stood on principle, and people really try to crucify this man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know,
It's taboo.
Yeah, like for him to be crucified the way he was within media,
For
is just
something that should be free will.
Yeah, like that's that man's body. If that's what he want to do with his body, then like just let him do. Now we look back on it, and you know we could talk about the vaccine and shit like that and the effects it has on people, whatever the case is. But now when we look back on it, we're like, damn,
He
you know
was
what?
right.
He was right. But again, the Hive Mind collection, even at that time, was just that time. Man, I can't believe that was
The crazy part about
Everybody
even
had
that
that shit.
situation was that there were other players who didn't take the vaccine who still had the access to play.
Like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers did the same. Aaron Rodgers did the same thing, and everybody just brushed over it in the media, like, you know. But Kyrie is like, how dare you? Should be grateful, and it's like, you know, and I appreciate him for standing on business. And
I mean, he's a flat earther as well, so
he is a flat
You know what I
earther.
mean? So-
But again, what the fuck that got to do with his beliefs? Like, you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Like, niggas will bring that up to try to make
if
it.
you
that's
know
what I'm about
about
to say.
flat earthers, a
No,
lot, actually.
I mean, yeah, that's a whole.
Yeah.
That's a whole conspiracy theory podcast. But in general, people will bring that up and try to make it seem like, oh, he's crazy, so you shouldn't believe
Right.
what the fuck
There
he's
you
saying. Like,
go.
you know what I
That's
mean? They'll
what I
bring
mean,
up
yeah.
everything in the book just to try to justify. It's the same thing with Kanye. They would make him seem like, oh, that nigga need drugs. He's on medication and all this shit. Like, people will always try to make you look like you're crazy. Or we have a hive mind mentality, especially during the COVID time when motherfuckers is losing family members. I'm talking about arguments. Like, we was getting into heated arguments. Like, niggas is losing friends over this
Taboo,
COVID
bro.
shit. Like, you get what I'm
Taboo.
saying? So it was just
Literally.
like, and all because what we was hearing on the media, what these motherfuckers is telling us to do, like, oh yeah, it's safe and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So I think another person is, I just got one more.
Yeah, come.
That is because it's just two just came to mind. And I'm not even really like a super fan. I was thinking about it earlier.
no.
I'm not like a super huge fan of him, but I've seen it play out in court. And I think Johnny Depp, he deserved a public apology. That motherfucker lost a lot of endorsement deals. You know what I mean? This woman dragged this man through the mud, and he had to go to court like several times to prove
But
his. You know,
you
what I
gotta
mean?
bring up Jonathan Majors too, though. Like, I mean, if you're gonna bring up Jonathan
Jonathan
Depp.
Majors.
Yeah,
Okay,
go on.
that's valid. I didn't even think about that. That's a valid one
And it's
too.
crazy, they both their names is like Jonathan Majors, Jonathan. Like,
It might be
like some
Like,
conspiracy
I
theory
thought
like
you was
that.
going to get a little closer. To
Nigga think it's Illuminati.
both messing with the white girls, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just the fact that,
He would
you know,
make it good now.
you talking about men in positions of power, so they have the means to fight this type of case. You know what I mean? When it's false, imagine men that's been falsely accused and they don't have the money to fight these type of cases. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So you know, I think for sure he was owed a apology. And just like Jonathan Majors, I mean, his situation wasn't, the media was trying to make it seem like this motherfucker was just fucking the fuck up out of this woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when
He was running. He was looking for his own.
running.
He was trying to get for
The
something.
man pushed a woman away, and they gave him a fucking charge for pushing a woman away. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this nigga was trying to protect themselves, and he still. But then here go people. Oh, that's what he get because he messing with a white woman and all this other stupidness. And I'm like, bro, he didn't have to lose all the acting opportunities he had because he was up next in Hollywood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for everybody to turn his back on him when. We talked about this with The Flash, as Ezra Miller. That nigga did some shit, and they still put out the Flash movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, way worse than what Jonathan Majors did, and he didn't get the same backlash that Jonathan made. They still came out with DC still came out with that movie. Nobody, like, you know, he canceled now, but they still went through with the movie. So it's like, you know what I mean? We got this selective like outrage type shit, man. Ju, what's your thoughts?
You kind of like led towards where I was thinking because when I seen this topic, I was just like, I thought about like who I wanted to pick, right? And then I thought about the fact that, you know, the black cancel culture is so heavy and potent out here that we demonize our own people. I could give you an example like the mayor right now. He's going through a scandal situation, but we got somebody that's elected to be president who was convicted for a thing. You got people like Vince McMahon, Hugh Hefner, doing the same, criminal activity that, some of the other Diddy's or whatever the case. I'm not justifying anything that these people are doing wrong, but at the same time, I take it a certain way that, we need to change how we come and demonize our people. You get what I'm saying? Josh Giddey is another one who was, getting charged for like some sexual assault with a minor.
They just brushed over that shit.
Where's the memes? Where's the joke? You know what I mean? Vince McMahon, sexual harassment, the same thing. A $1 billion industry. There's no clowning him. And his people is no longer clowning him. So at the same time, we got to look at ourselves. I thought it was, innocent till proven guilty. We demonize our people that they're guilty before proven innocent. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So it's a whole different board game. And I think we need to be sure and just, think about what we're doing before we do it. You know what I'm saying? I know certain things is funny, but we got to kind of think about how this is going to even affect us. When we walking up and down the street, yeah, they're the celebrity. So if they disrespecting our people of power, imagine how they going to treat you when you an average person walking up the block. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But the person I would choose is, I thought about Chingy. You know what I'm saying? Only because he was accused of being with a transgender who was Sydney Starr, who then admitted that she lied about the whole situation, and this man lost his goddamn career because people started calling him gay. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of stuff like this be happening, and we be fucking up each other's career over a laugh. You get what I'm saying? Like, we could laugh amongst each other, but we need to stand united. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, if they're guilty, let them be guilty. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying defend them.
Court, and I think,
we need to fix that.
I think people be like, let them have their day. It'd be guilty people that get off innocent, whatever the case is. But like I said, we need to see all the facts. Like you said, because the thing of like public opinion, especially in the court, the jurors, you don't think they ain't going home and seeing all this shit and forming an opinion. So them niggas is already assuming a motherfucker guilty before before even all the facts.
Look at the mayor, bro. We don't know if he guilty or not. Mm-hmm. They tearing him down. And we laughing with Trump saying Haitians eating cats. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
No, surprised that you ain't picked though.
Who that?
Yeah, your boy. It's like,
I was, but
it's too soon.
It's too soon. I'm gonna spin the block. You know what I mean? But
who's your boy?
That was Pose.
Nah, how that was Pose? Like,
so you gonna spin the block on him?
What?
I ain't check the tape. I ain't say that. Like,
check the tape.
But join the membership. Y'all might see who the fuck I'm talking about.
Yo, we got the pause committee judge here too. Shout out to my boy Josh. You know what I'm saying?
But he is the pause committee. I swear to God.
That was a pause. That was a pause.
I ain't never seen him not say something was paused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let me get to this next topic. Why are women more likely to have balanced, equal partnerships with each other, but adapt to traditional gender roles when in relationships with men? I know somebody said was it you that said you date women?
Yes.
Okay. So you should go first on this.
Shout out to you.
Then, like, you know what I mean?
I've been battling with this question since you sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say, but as a woman, I don't know. It's just.
Have you been in a relationship with another woman, or you just
I date mostly women.
Okay.
But it's like I don't know how to answer this question because being with a woman is different from being with a man. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm. Like I can go 50-50 with a woman. I can't.
And you won't consider her your roommate?
No, that's the thing. That's bae. It just depends on.
That's bae?
Yeah, that's.
So if you with a man, that's not bae?
So when a man go 50-50, it's a roommate, but when it's a shorty, it's bae.
It's kind of tricky. That's why I don't know how to answer it.
I feel like the reason why it might come off like that is because traditionally there's like things or characteristics that guys should have, and then there's characteristics that we should have as women. So I feel like like me, for instance, like I date men. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if a man says, oh, he's a man leading in his masculinity, mm-hmm. then it's like you have no problem protecting, providing, doing all the things that we're told traditional men do. And mm-hmm. I have no problem doing things that traditional women do. Like I have no problem cooking, cleaning, none of that. Mm-hmm. So I feel like when I'm with my sister and we go out, like we both like it's like an unspoken thing that we know we're both gonna pay for ourselves. But I have no problem paying for my sister, and she has no problem paying for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like for me personally, I can't really say too much because I like I'll treat my friends like they my girl. Or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I don't know how to answer the question. I
Yeah.
honestly don't, because it also depends on the type of woman that I'm with too, because there are women out there that are masculine too.
Yeah.
Like they come off masculine.
They got to pay the bills.
They don't have to,
but they
that's
like
the
to.
thing.
They
They
don't have a
like
problem
to.
with
You know what I
it.
mean? I've dated women that don't want me to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to treat me. They just want to give me everything, and you know, like like a man. But it's like
They can't even hit it. They just got liquor. They ain't even getting the whole shit.
everything, baby. I think y'all get that wrong.
Oh, word?
No, yeah,
What
the
they
women,
what they
they
getting?
get
Everything
Look
a
at
man
that.
does, a woman can do.
It's just that
I think that's
the
what y'all
only
She can't do.
I mean,
Oh yes, baby.
I mean,
Oh, yes, you
the
can.
girls is just they're not gonna feel it like how y'all feel.
Exactly.
It,
That's why
they
she
still
can't
get
do it.
pleasure off of that.
No, you can get pleasure. I'm
Yo,
not.
at the world run out of rubber and plastic, they in trouble. Man. What you talking about? Like,
And
come on,
you're
man.
not,
again?
y'all not eat the
Say
thing.
that
With,
again?
the things with
If
dykes
the
have a
world
very
run out of rubber and plastic, they in
and
trouble.
maybe I'm using the wrong term. I apologize.
See, that-
Dykes or studs or
That's
whatever the
Like
term.
stutter
AG.
That's the
AG.
thing.
Yeah.
AG.
Y'all have it wrong.
They have the worst end of the sticks because they don't get pleasure in return. And women ain't eating a pussy.
No,
like, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
what
Like,
y'all think.
But
I'm not
some
eating
do,
pussy.
some
Y'all
do
not-
allow
y'all
it.
you know,
That's
they
the
do.
problem.
Wait, they do.
Yeah.
Do get pleasure in
I
return.
know a
That's the
girl.
thing.
Like I have like a little side to me.
Oh
so,
my
like, I'm not
gosh.
like, listen, I don't eat box.
Exactly, y'all
But
don't do
look,
shit.
no,
y'all just
look,
want
but
pleasure.
look,
That's
no,
why
no,
y'all
no,
want.
wait,
That's
let
why
me-
y'all
no,
want
let
them
me
because y'all
finish my
just want
statement.
pleasure.
Because
Like that's
me
it.
personally, I don't eat box, but I know a girl who's a masculine female, and she likes to receive. She does not like to give unless she's been with you for more than a year. And that's why me and her couldn't work because I like to
You're talking
receive
about
and
an
she likes to
exception.
receive.
Like most women ain't going down.
Most
on
but if you're a
suds,
if you're a
AG.
lesbians they don't care because if that's their preference, so they don't have like a feminine lesbian has no problem getting down with a masculine a female because that's their pleasure, that's what they like, that's how they get they get arousal. But like a girl like me who I kind of like guys, I like guys more than I like girls, and I don't really like, you know what I'm saying, so it's like a girl like me is gonna have that where I'm not licking.
So when you say
nothing.
you like girls, what do you
I
like?
kiss girls. I might do a little 1-2, but that's as far as it's going.
Oh, okay, you're just a little curious.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit.
A little bit. Son.
Yo,
Not too much.
JL, what's your thoughts on it? He just sitting back like, yo, this is
I'm
crazy.
listening,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
man. Say the question again, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask you. Can you
Yeah. So the question is, why are women more likely to have balance and equal partnerships when they date each other, but adopt a traditional gender role when dating with men?
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't sent to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you say when they date each other. You know what I mean?
You said date each other?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Be
I
with
didn't
each
get it
other,
like
like
I thought it was like on
With-
some friendship
with
shit.
each other, with each other.
Oh, with.
Oh.
All right. So okay.
But
so I consider
but you meant
it,
that as in like dating.
But like dating,
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I think it's just because they know what they want in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, that question wasn't sent to me that way. So I definitely had a different answer. But yeah, I think it's just because they know what they want and they they have the same
Mindset.
yeah, exactly.
Kind of, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it's kind of an expectation thing. Like with a girl, okay, we're both girls, so it's like
You don't expect each
yeah,
other to do anything.
I'm gonna do it, you gonna do it. Either way, one of us is gonna do it. But with females, I feel like when you're dealing with a guy, is like
the expectation of him doing
you're the
it.
provider, so it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm expecting you to do this and do that and do this. With a girl, it's like, well, I'm gonna do it, or
I'ma do
you
it.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's more of a you're not
It's more of a
expecting.
partnership.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more of that.
And okay.
All of
Ace,
it comes
what-
down, it depends on the type of woman, the type of person.
Yeah,
that
or
you
like the
just-
relationship, because like
it's
her
different.
relationship with a girl would be
It's
different
different.
from like ours,
Right.
because we're sisters. So like I don't know if they can hear me. Like we're sisters, so I don't like we don't have no problem paying for each other, but like it's like an unspoken rule that we're just gonna pay for ourselves. Versus like if a guy asks me to go out, I'm expecting you to pay. Realistically,
it's the same thing with girls though.
like even though I'll have it for myself, but I'm gonna expect you because you want this time out of me. You want to take me here. You want to experience.
Okay,
Well,
so hold on.
Yeah, I was
Coming
about to say, I
from-
feel like if you ask
No.
me out,
Yeah.
if you ask me to go out,
the same
I'm
thing with a girl,
expecting
too.
you to
if
pay.
a girl asks me out, I'm expecting her to pay. I'm not
Right.
paying for it. So it's the same thing.
And
So
if
it
you
just
ask a guy
depends on who.
right.
Okay,
If I
have
ask
no
a girl
problem.
out, I'm
Or
paying
we
for
could
her.
even go 50-50,
Yeah.
but like
But
something.
I'm not gonna ask no man out. So I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, at least you honest. We know that's the truth.
We know.
Well,
We
that's
know.
the truth.
Ace-
I'm
Ace,
not gonna
what's your-
ask
Women
no
ain't gonna
man out.
ask men out.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
ask
Yeah.
no man out.
I feel like it's because at least for me or like for us is because I want to know that you actually like me or you're into me. Like I don't want to be looking like no thirsty ass bitch. Like oh you want to go out with me? Like look thirsty or like because that's like the, like for us. I feel like for a lot of females,
But
we don't-
you understand that's the risk that guys take all the time, though, right?
yeah, but
Great point.
as a masculine thing, y'all lead.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
y'all take the first step, and we follow
Okay,
behind
that-
that.
that's the
We
thing.
following
How
y'all
do you-
energy.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
How do you feel about a woman proposing to you
Like-
as a man?
Like for
That's a
marriage?
good question.
yeah,
Yeah.
like for marriage. Like if she goes down on her knees
Nigga, when else she
and
gonna
propose to you,
Like-
She might propose the idea. I don't know.
would you?
Fuck outta
No,
here.
no. I mean like in public, in front of everyone.
stupid.
Like that won't make
Right.
you feel like less masculine or what? How would you feel about it?
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll pick her up. I definitely won't let her.
For
feel
sure.
like
You
that.
wouldn't
Yeah.
like it.
No.
You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it.
Nah.
You wouldn't like it.
I don't think so. No.
Would I like it? Because y'all
Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
flattered. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I'll
I'll
be
be
flattered.
flattered. I'll be
But I'll be
flattered.
like,
Like,
But
we
I
think
wouldn't.
like
I
that.
wouldn't. Nah.
Like a
I
guy
wouldn't.
realistically doesn't want us to.
Right.
So
it's
why
the
would
same
I
thing
ask
with
you
the
out?
whole dating thing.
Mm.
We don't want to be the ones to ask y'all out. We don't want to be. Nah.
Yeah, but if you want to do something,
Yeah.
when you want to,
No,
I was just about to say, like me, I would
You
ask
can't-
if I want to
I'm
do
not-
you
something.
can't expect me to know what you want.
Yeah.
To do, you know
No,
what I mean?
alright,
Or-
but there's
But
the-
that's where
You
the
better read
problem
her
comes
mind,
in,
nigga.
because y'all are gonna be like,
Right,
oh,
right.
women expect us to read their minds and whatever.
No,
That's
but it's
how
like
y'all
just
look at
showing
certain
genuine
things.
interest. Like, hey, when are you free? I'm
Hey,
free.
where's the
these days,
fuck
this,
is
that.
y'all interest at? Y'all interested in us too, right?
All right, but I'm like not all right. But me,
Not always, but, you know what I'm saying?
now
Like-
realistically, I'm not gonna say I've never been the first one to talk to a guy. Be like, hey, I think you're cute and this, that, and the third. Like, I'll do
Yeah.
it. I have
Right.
no problem. Like,
No,
if
if I
I'm
find
feeling
you cute,
myself
I'll
enough
tell you
that
you're
day,
cute. Yeah.
I feel like if
No,
my
I'll tell you
confidence
that.
is
I will,
high
I
enough
will.
that day, and I'm feeling like that girl, and I feel like yeah, I could pull him. I'm gonna talk to
pull
him.
him.
Like, cause sometimes it just be like, cause sometimes realistically, like me personally, as a brown skinned black woman, like there's a lot of guys that don't like girls my color or girls that look like me. Or like me even wearing the afro and stuff like I
think that's
so-
a myth
it's
that
the-
black women
it's-
are starting to put in their
it's
own
the-
heads.
No. Because if I was to ask y'all type, y'all have a type. So sometimes
Chocolate.
I was gonna say the
Not
same thing.
Yeah, but
Necessarily,
I'm
though.
not saying y'all. I'm just
My
saying
type
like
is brown skin.
sometimes.
I've
Mine
actually
too.
never-
I
don't know.
that don't like black girls.
Really,
I've
I've
never
met
met one.
guys that
I personally
prefer
never met one.
not that they don't like, but they prefer lighter women or light skinned girls. Or
That's
Yeah,
a
but
that's a
then-
myth
Yeah,
that
but then-
TV told you guys.
what myth? There's
It
guys
is.
who
I've
don't
never
like
actually-
black girls.
Yeah, and it's
No,
and,
I
and
know
it's
that,
and,
but
and,
I've
and it's
never
the
met
flip
one.
for everything too.
I was about to say
Yeah.
it's women that don't like light skin.
Yeah.
Women that don't like
I'm-
dark skin.
I like chocolate man, so it's like so. But that's my
There
thing.
you go.
So it's like if a light skinned guy was to look at me and be like, "Oh, you look like you like black boys," I'm not really gonna want to try to talk to you because I feel like I'm not your type. I would respect that because sometimes I feel like I might not be a guy's type, so I'm not gonna want to put myself in a position
That's an
where
insecurity you got to work yourself
Yeah,
out
that's
of. You
kinda
got to
you.
lead with confidence.
It's kind of you.
I mean,
Like
not
me
even. It's not
personally.
really a confidence thing because I'm very confident. You either gonna like
You
me or
can't be
you're
if
not,
you thinking
but
that you read
All right,
somebody's
so-
mind.
Right.
I have a type. Like me, I have a type.
Yeah, but you
so-
see how you just
Hold on, y'all.
you see
Nah.
you
Hold
see
on,
how
let
you
me
just me.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, you see how you saying, oh, most men don't like dark
No,
skin.
not most men. I just know that there are men in general.
Yeah, but
You
then
know?
all right, then take a survey here.
But what?
Darker light.
Like how I like.
I don't have a type.
Well, darker light.
Oh.
You
I like melanated women. Yeah.
Dark skin.
all right. I would say the same thing. So
Okay.
you can't even go there.
I mean, but it's like,
It's like, you know what I mean?
in the outside
see,
world,
and that goes back to the hive mind
Exactly, that's
mentality.
the hive
They like,
mind.
yo,
So you're looking at the general population.
All right, let me be real. The
In your
reason why
mind.
I feel like that is
Uh-huh.
because when I was when I was younger, guys didn't like me because I was brown and I was chocolate. Like, and that's real. I had to go through that.
Maybe it was something else.
No, I'm telling.
How you know? You asked
Because I
niggas?
would see them kiki ha 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 flirty
Yeah.
with the little light girls. So it's
Wait, you chocolate?
But that's what I'm
Shit,
saying.
she's brown. Like,
Word.
I'm
She's
Caramel
chocolate.
brown.
She be losing
She
me.
chocolate.
she's
Yeah,
chocolate.
she be
You
losing
I'm
brown.
saying me personally, like when you look at me, you're
Not
gonna know
caramel.
I'm black. You're gonna know I'm black or rip, even though I'm not as dark as my sister.
What you-
Right, but you're
Fuck you going after Antonio Banderas?
I mean, when I was really, really young,
Sound like a
yeah,
real
but
nigga.
Oh, there you go.
but I'm saying, but it's
So
not
you
to
wanted
say
the
that
ones
they're
didn't want you.
no, but that's the thing I learned like throughout that, like there are guys that just prefer lighter girls, and I'm okay with that. But I'm just saying, like,
What if they were preferring the more feminine girl, and you got to twist it between them,
As I
them-
said, she
them
had a
thinking that
lighter one.
you thinking that it's just the light skinned girls. Maybe the light skinned girls were way more feminine than you.
Girly girl.
You know what I mean?
And that could be it too. But
Probably.
So you can't.
I didn't
You-
know.
you was-
Yeah, I'm very,
Did you-
I'm very masculine. Me
Yeah.
and my sister,
Maybe
we're both
that's
very
not-
masculine.
So
Oh,
you
yeah.
ever asked, like,
You got it. Like,
Why is that? Why
there's
is
guys that
hold on,
like the
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
masculinity.
hold on, hold on. Why is that such a thing for women
What?
to say proudly
Flex.
out loud? Like, is that why?
No,
is that a
it's
flex?
no,
Like,
because no, it's
Well,
not
alright.
a flex. It's
ain't
not
no
me being
nigga
proud.
ever gonna
No.
say, "Damn, me
Hold
and my
on,
bro,
hold on.
we feminine." Like,
No,
you
no,
know,
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
a
no.
flex
It's
at
not
all.
that. It's just
Nah,
realistic.
don't even go
Nah,
there.
let me say something.
Don't
Let me
even
say
Google
something.
it.
I feel like realistically, me growing up the way I had to grow up, especially in the society that we live in, I'm a girl with a body, and I've had a body from young. I've felt the need to always cover myself and not be as feminine, so I won't get the attention, the unwanted male attention at a young age.
I get that.
So me doing that for so long made me kind of shield myself and being masculine, wearing baggy clothes, not really being so ha 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 and dainty because I don't want to seem like a
You just said
damsel in distress.
unwanted men attention.
Yeah,
How-
but
so
I was
how
young.
is that?
So
Like,
did you
imagine
want
being
the
But
guys
you were
to
young when you were
want
saying
them?
they're not coming for you, they're coming for somebody else.
Right,
But
because
you're
maybe
still
those
covering
girls
yourself
were-
up
No,
to
but I'm
not.
talking about
have
like
them.
boom. When I go to like when I like I like I don't know what grade was this. I want to say like what, like 6, no, 7, 5, like elementary school. Like, you know, you wear a uniform and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? As a girl, when you have a body as a female, when you wear a skirt, it's always going to be higher in the back.
Right.
You have body, right?
Right.
At a young age, having body, you feel uncomfortable wearing stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So me as a girl,
Mhm.
I'm going to school. I'm obviously going to like the boys in my school. So if
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing them, I'm not dressed like a boy. I'm not doing regular stuff. I'm still a girl.
But your
So
attitude
I didn't
is
become
manly.
What I want to know is what were the girls that were getting the?
I was just about to say that.
Listen.
There you go.
No.
But no, were they?
So the uniform or whatever, were they
it
doing
was
too
the
much?
same.
Were
No,
they
because
wear
we're
makeup?
young. We were young. This is what I'm saying. When I was younger, I've experienced
Okay,
it.
so maybe they were allowing the boys to touch them then.
But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Maybe
Like,
that's
now
it,
that I'm
'cause
older, it's not
boys
really
is
like a big
boys.
thing for me.
You know how you sound
I
like
would-
women always say this, right? When they talk about men, and they be like, "Oh, men be having a heart brush in 2nd grade, and then they carry it to their adulthood." That's how you sound right now. Like, you talking about some shit that happened in middle school.
That's it. There's a difference. It's boys and men. You
Yeah,
know,
but-
boys turn into men. But maybe the girls back then, they wanted the more.
Yeah.
They needed it probably.
Yeah.
You know,
Correct.
so
Yeah.
they were allowing the boys.
But that's
to
why I
do
say, like,
more.
now that I'm older, it's just more or less like I'm just realistic with myself. I know people have a type. Like, I know I have a type, so I can't be like, oh, you're not gonna have a type because you're a man. You just like anything. That's me stereotyping you to be a man or a dog or just to like anything when that's not true, because there are men who have a type.
But how you prejudging what his type is just based on
Right.
his look, though?
Listen, I
Right,
watched
okay.
I watched one of y'all episodes, and it was like how they thought you like more of like the lighter.
They
girls
always get it
based off what
wrong.
you
They
look.
all every single
But that's
time.
the thing. That's just what people do. We prejudge. I feel like everybody even if it's not a lot or something.
It's still
right.
wrong. You
Yeah,
can't justify the shit.
I think that's what
Yeah,
women
that's
do.
fine.
I don't know
I'd rather
men. I don't know if
act-
men prejudge like, oh, she probably like dark skin.
She don't
Yeah,
look like she
nah.
like a light skinned nigga.
Yeah, but
I still shoot my
I
shot.
don't think men have to prejudge that, because most women, when they articulate themselves about men, they always articulate that they want
Yeah,
dark skinned
this is
men.
what
Like,
I
you know what I'm
want.
saying?
Right,
Like,
right,
which
right.
is why light skinned men are now feeling like, damn, yeah, women usually have this preference for tall, dark, and handsome, whatever the case is. Oh, I can't really fuck with a light skin because they associate light skin with having more feminine qualities. And it's
Yeah,
not
you
true.
soft.
You know what I'm saying? But
They do.
But
Yes, that's
but
what
what-
New to this.
they
but
they
he's from
associate
Jamaica, so
darker
it's
skinned
different.
men with more masculine qualities and lighter skinned men with more
But
feminine qualities.
with
It's
that
not true,
being
but-
said, I've never seen a light skinned nigga with issues getting girls or like issues with his confidence because he's light skinned.
Right.
Yeah, pretty boy.
That's
Hey, so
I mean,
I hear the
there's
tall dog
alphas
and
and
handsome
betas.
thing, but
There's alphas
all
and
light
betas.
skinned niggas is still confident with themselves.
Nah.
You light skin?
Yeah, but I know he dark skin. He don't got a problem with getting girls either.
Yeah, he handsome. You handsome. All of y'all handsome. So what?
But it's a
Appreciate it.
but it's a confident thing. You
Nah,
think if
yeah.
you gonna go around talking about, damn, I know they ain't gonna. They always talking about
Damn,
light
she
skin.
said I'm too yellow.
like,
Yo.
like, it's a confidence thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh
So-
shit! You been hearing yourself? Yo, the Dailyrapupcrew not responsible for anybody getting.
They sound
That's
way
in the way,
right
bro.
here.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
let's get back to this goddamn topic. Yo, Ace, why are women more likely to have an equal partnership when they date each other opposed to with men?
I done forgot my answer. Equal partnership. I would say because it's like, oh, when you see like somebody walking down the street and they like a woman walking down the street, she's struggling with her bags. You want to help her, whatever.
Mm.
But if you see like a strapping young man walking down the street, like nobody wants to help him.
Mm.
Like he got it. You know what I'm saying? So I think is the idea of men always having it, basically. So it's like, yeah, when he come into my life, he got his and he could help me with mine. When a girl come into their life, it's like, oh, we both weak, so we gonna help each other and hold it up. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be a partner. It gotta be a partnership.
I was just about to say, you better be careful what you
Yeah.
I was about to
say.
say we
Be
cool.
careful what you saying.
There's two, these two independent women right here.
I get you.
But
I get it. Yeah, but
He was like,
if it's a big
like nigga.
Word, I'm like, damn, bro.
yeah, he was like,
He like, you gotta chill.
he got scared for you.
Yo, you wildin'.
He got scared.
but what I'm saying is, if it was like this table right here, all four of us would probably look at this like, all right, we could pick
I
this
can
up
pick this
and
up. Yeah.
take that out
But
there.
I feel like I can
You-
do that by
I can pick
myself.
it
I
up
don't
too.
need help.
Mm.
I'm an independent woman. You know what I have to do by
She's a
myself.
strong, masculine,
I'm the type of
independent
woman
woman.
that
All right,
will-
not too much. Not too much.
I got a name for that though. You know how
So-
like women call
Hyper independency.
no. You know how women call men sassy?
Oh, yeah.
You ladies are manny. That's gonna be y'all new name.
Manny.
Y'all Manny. That's gonna be the new
Manny
equivalent.
apocalypse?
You a
Yeah.
Manny.
I don't even want to say it because I
You
feel like
acting
if I say
Manny
this,
right
y'all
now.
gonna
You
look
a
at-
Manny.
You a Manny.
You
I
Manny.
have.
You know what I'm saying? I coined the phrase when women are masculine and they trying to be a nigga, they Manny.
Yeah, Manny.
Well,
Yeah,
I
man.
have my masculine name already, and it's Maurice.
Maurice Manny.
Maurice.
You really want to be a nigga? Like,
I don't. No, I don't want to be a nigga. It's
You are a
just-
nigga. Like,
No. All right, I'm a real ass nigga, but I'm a bad bitch too.
Huh?
I feel like
You got dildos?
I'm
You got dildos?
no, I don't like the toy thing.
Yeah.
Just give me the real thing.
I thought you was walking around with this.
Nah.
the walk on
Nah.
the track.
Nah, but that's the thing. Like, I have no problem wearing masculine clothes. Like, I'll put on a sweatsuit, sneakers, fanny pack.
That's comfortable though.
Yeah,
to me.
like I like
Like-
to be comfortable. I like to, I feel like you can't. I feel like as a girl, you have to be able to fluctuate between your femininity and your masculinity.
But that's why niggas is looking past you. We don't want a woman that's doing that. We want a woman
so
that's
you don't want an independent woman?
wait.
Huh?
You don't want an independent woman?
No, my woman could be independent, but I don't
You
want. I don't want a
you don't have to
masculine
be
woman.
masculine
Yeah.
to be independent.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's
he's-
not a masculine. That's not.
No.
Like, I'm not saying, oh, you have to accept me because I want to be, but
No, what I'm.
I feel like, me personally, I'm going to explain this because I feel like a lot of guys don't understand. Me personally, I'm a girl who has to be independent. I don't have a man to
You're an
rely
adult.
on.
It's regular life. Everybody's independent.
And I feel like if a guy's going to come into my life, if he's going to show me genuine, real masculinity where he wants to lead and he wants to do this and that, I have no problem going into my feminine side and being
Y'all not
submissive.
y'all not going to attract those men. I promise you. You can't attract those men
I
because
have.
those men are going. You're
I have to
gravitating
attract it.
towards.
I literally dated a guy who, listen, as soon as we link up, he pays for everything.
Where's he at now?
Oh gosh.
We're not together no more. Things happen.
But look,
Where is he at now? That was crazy. Oh gosh.
why do women associate being independent with being masculine though? you can be feminine and still be independent. There are feminine women out here that are independent.
For
But
sure.
that's why when he said what he was saying, even though I didn't get to let him finish, I said hyper independency. My hyper independency is what makes me so masculine.
But it's also going to make you very single.
And I am single, but I don't think it's because of my hyper independency.
No, I think women need to understand that.
I'm single because I feel
Don't say by choice.
No, I wasn't gonna say by choice. I feel like I'm single because I run into a lot of guys that have how do I put this? Because I don't want to feel like it's all men. It's not all men, but there's a lot of guys who have a problem being honest with what they want or being direct with what they really want.
We don't want to date another nigga.
But that's the thing. Like I said, I have no problem being feminine. There are guys who meet me and don't have much of an issue with how, because I'm not like aggressively masculine. You see how I look right now?
What if they think they don't have a problem with it and then they figure out they do?
And then that's a conversation you need to have with me and be honest.
But what if they don't want to change you?
It's not about changing me. In the end of the day, I know I'm a girl who's always had to technically be on the masculine side of things. Mm-hmm. So I don't have a problem stepping into my femininity when you're being the man you need to be. Like if I'm being too
Listen, men ain't falling for that shit no more. I'm being honest with you. We're not falling for that shit no more. Either come feminine or don't come at all, bro.
You gotta do the work prior to meeting that person to be your feminine self.
But I am feminine. When guys,
you just sat here the whole show talking about I'm a nigga, I'm living my
Maybe she's not as feminine, but she's submissive. Yeah. If you give her the chance to be submissive, then she'll be submissive.
Yeah, you know how to turn it on and off.
Listen. If a nigga came up to you and he's like, "Hey, girl, like, can we talk?" Like, you would talk to him?
He gonna turn it on and what?
They always say that.
You were what?
But you just said wrong.
So you like feminine men?
She just said you like masculine men that in they feminine.
No.
So you like feminine men?
Thank you. Be real.
No.
So you like feminine men?
Because if you giving me like, if you're all right, how do I put this? Because there are guys with high pitched voice. Not only that, I feel like there are guys that are like, if you're like a goofy guy, that like I've met goofy guys that just do funny shit like that.
But do you like feminine men? Is what I'm asking you.
What do you consider a feminine man?
Sassy.
No. Gay and feminine.
Not gay.
Not gay, because it got men with the mannerisms. It got men with the mannerisms.
Nah, that's like Metro.
It got men with the mannerisms. Like Will.i.am came out the other day. He said he's a feminine man. I mean, he has the mannerisms. He speaks like he's very emotional, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But he's straight. But he likes women. So if he's feminine in his mannerisms and his appearance,
give me an example. Like
he got a switch when he walk.
He in the mirror more than you.
He paint his nails.
But I don't feel like I don't feel like being in the mirror more than me is.
Bro, you making this way harder than it gotta be, bro.
No,
you do not like feminine men. Like
I feel like if a guy is in the mirror, that's because he's like a pretty boy.
I get it.
So that's one.
But a feminine man, you do not like a feminine man. You will not accept a feminine man. The same way that a man does not like a masculine woman, and he's not accepting that.
Feminine, I don't think of like when you say a feminine man, I can't picture that. When you say a sassy man, I can picture a sassy man.
Right, but even if a sassy,
so say sassy.
But even if this sassy man could turn it off and on, like how you do, would you accept that?
We got our answer. She been ducking and dodging. Nah.
She like Mayweather in this moment.
She doing the little Kim dance.
That's my favorite move to do. Nah, because I feel like sassy is crazy. Yeah. Like if you switch harder than I switch, that's outrageous.
Word.
But I don't walk with my pants sagging and limping and all this. I don't do that. I walk like a lady. I present myself as a lady.
And
I don't. Like,
but talking to me like a nigga.
Right. But I'm from the Bronx. I'm ghetto, not ghetto, because I don't want to say people are ghetto.
It sounds like you making a lot of excuses, my boy. A lot of excuses. You just gotta do the work to heal. That's it. Like you go to therapy? You go to therapy?
I've done therapy before. I'm healing right now. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I have no problem. Like I feel like a real woman has no problem being in between both. Like knowing when to be masculine.
This is the problem. We don't want this. We want this.
But at the same time, I feel like I have to protect, provide, lead for myself. Right? So I'm technically, that's what I'm saying. It's not hard to switch it off, but I'm mainly going to be in that masculine
And I'm
era
telling you, there's women out here doing the same exact thing you doing.
She not getting it.
But they still feminine when they go outside.
I'm feminine.
Yeah.
Bro, can we get back to the topic?
Next question.
We don't have to go to the next question. This motherfucker like, yo, let us know in the comments, man. Is we wilding and she wilding? Who the fuck is wilding right now, man? Because I don't know what the fuck going on. Yo, when is it time to start reevaluating your friendships? Sure.
Oh, she read the questions.
Oh yeah, I read them. When you realize that you're doing more than they are willing to reciprocate, then you got to reevaluate it, right? Because somebody will come and they'll be like, okay, say I'm supporting you, you're my friend, I'm supporting you, but you not giving.
What if they don't got it?
No,
to give.
And then
what you mean?
I mean,
like,
don't
there's
got
a
it to give it.
difference.
Hold on.
What you mean supporting? Like
yeah. I'm talking like social media support,
sharing their stuff.
emotional.
Yeah, but what if people support differently?
They
No,
do, but that's the thing. If you know that I am somebody on social media and my social media is growing, right? You also on social media. I see you. You're my friend. I see you. What does it take? 2 seconds to repost something? 2 seconds to like, to comment and something?
Agree with that.
It's not bad to ask your friend. Like, if you see that your friend is not reciprocating what you're doing, it's not bad to go to them and be like, babe, you're not giving me what I'm,
Right, that's on you to tell them.
Yeah. Right, but when you tell them and they turn and they're like, I don't have it to give you. I don't got the time. I don't got this. But you seeing it with your own eyes. That's when you start reevaluating the friendship.
I can agree
That's
with
a good example.
Yeah.
Definitely agree.
That's fair.
That's where I stand with that.
You talking to somebody specifically?
I'm gonna leave that.
You want to look them in the eye?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
She talking to you.
Couple of songs. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
JL,
What's going on?
what's your thoughts on that?
Share her post.
I can 100%.
Only takes 2 seconds.
I can 100% agree with her, but I'm just, I don't know. I guess I'm one of the sillier friends because I let a lot of things slide, and I let a lot of things slide. You know what I mean?
He think about it now. Like,
I'm speaking to a lot of people. No, I'm not just realizing it now, but I mean, as of recent, I guess I have been realizing it because
more. Back when you see that happening.
Say it again.
Back, or do you just let it happen?
I guess I'm just a little bit too understanding. You know what I mean?
I felt that.
Too nice.
And it's just because I know everybody has their own, things that they're dealing with. You know what I mean? We don't know if it's mental. We don't know if it's
you perfectly summed up male friendships versus female friendships.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause that shit, female, y'all don't like a post. Y'all motherfuckers lose friends over that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't feel that way because boom, my sister, she don't be on social media like that. This, that, and third. But if I, from her that's the thing. I know my sister don't be on social media like that. But if I post something and it needs engagement or something, my sister's definitely gonna support me. She's gonna be there. And she's not a social media head. She don't be on that. But if she see it, she gonna do it. Because she got that intent. She got that love for me. Like, it's so many, like, boom, me and my sister, like, this is like, we're like this, right? We don't talk every day. I don't expect her to, like, it's been like, I done spent birthdays without her. We still here. It's not that big of a deal. I just
shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't make it past mixed birthdays. A lot of women.
They don't. But what else? Before you go on a monologue about your sister and shit? Like that? You know what I'm saying?
I was just basically going along to say, like, people do go through their own things, but at the same time, if you're really a friend, you know that what type of things they're going through. So you know when to expect and not to expect from them. Like, what I was gonna say as far as like when do I feel like the reevaluation needs to happen with friendships, like he said, I'm a person that lets a lot of things slide, kind of like I'm very overly understanding.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm a type of person, I let things slide, but at the same time I pile them up. So I pile them up. Like, I make a mental list of all the things like you doing that I don't like. And when this list gets long enough to me to really look at it like, nah, this is a list. Like, yeah, I'm going to have a conversation with you. I'm going to let you know these are the things that are bothering me. Because sometimes...
Can I add something? What if they come to you and they're like, so you're just giving support to get it back?
No, because I feel like there's different.
Like you
I feel
feeling.
like-
I feel like
Stop it. Stop it. I'm just asking. 'Cause
So
That's what it kind of sounded like you were saying.
What?
That's what it sounded like you were saying, because you was like, when you're giving support and they're not reciprocating, and that's exactly what I felt like you were saying. Like you were saying you're giving it just to give it back. You know what I mean?
Nah, but she started off by saying reciprocated.
Right.
But
So-
that's the point.
I'm the same way. If I would do something,
Are
for
you looking for reciprocation?
Am I looking for it?
Yeah.
That's very.
I'm looking- I'm looking
that's
for-
confusing for me because I'm like.
But if you're doing
okay,
something out of the kindness of your heart, you're not even expecting it.
all right,
Yeah.
you're not.
No, you're
At
not
the end of
expecting
the
it.
day,
But when your time comes and it doesn't come,
right,
then you see it though.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
It is.
mm-hmm.
Right.
So
'Cause I'm
it's
the-
not giving to get back. That's
Right.
not the case, and it's fucked up when you, as a friend, like
Yeah.
somebody comes.
Because when you did it, you ain't do it because you like, oh, when I do it, I'm gonna get it back. You did it because that's your friend.
Right.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn, and you like, hold up, my friend not like, what the fuck? Like I just did this like for you the other, yeah, you know what I mean. So
you're there.
it becomes more apparent.
But here, like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Or like when you see, or like I feel like another thing that you probably could have added to what you said is like when you see your friends supporting other people but you.
Right.
Oh,
I feel
Yeah,
like people
that's
go through
crazy.
That. Like
Yeah.
you're
That's a
gonna
fact.
every
like
day.
Shit,
oh, if I do
we
it,
for sure go through that.
yeah, that's a fact.
We
No,
have
and
a
it be like
platform.
You need
that.
to love people how they need to be loved.
All right, so
Yeah.
so right now we got lack of reciprocation. What else we got?
I just feel like people lack accountability. Like if I come to you,
Mhm.
like I said, like I make this list because sometimes I feel like there may be things that I don't like that you're doing, but it, like what?
Guys, so why you? A main
getting
thing
tired
I
of
want to
you.
say. There's
tired of
one
your
main
shit.
thing I want to say.
Yeah,
Friends apologize to friends,
for sure.
right?
Mhm.
If you know that you're wrong or you feel like that
You fucked up.
apologizing to your friends.
Apologizing ain't shit, honestly.
But how many
I don't.
If you're gonna do it again, though.
I can hear
Yeah.
apologies after apologies. That don't mean that's gonna change your action.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a
At
fact.
the end of the
That's
day.
fair.
Yeah,
fair.
apology would change.
No, it doesn't change.
No,
Apologies.
apologizing doesn't.
Apology with
Oh,
Oh,
change.
with change.
Oh, with
Oh,
change.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, but I'm just saying overall, friends apologize to friends.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
once you know you hurt your friend's feeling, it doesn't have to end. You guys don't have to have
Right.
problems or whatever, or break up the
Right.
friendship.
But to his
Like,
point, how many
yeah.
apologies you accepting?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Like,
if
too many.
if you apologize and then you do it again and then you
yeah, that's
apologize
different.
now,
Apologize with change.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase.
Indeed.
Apologize with change.
Mhm.
Apologize with a purpose. Make
Listen.
sure
That's what I was gonna
you
get
know
to
your
because
actions come.
I'm a
Right.
person. I make that list. I have this conversation. Once you show me you're not on a path to like change what's making me feel uncomfortable in a
Mhm.
friendship, you're done. Like,
Right, but yeah, that's true. And nobody is perfect. We all
Yo,
Yeah.
Jew.
Like, people
You've
think-
been. I know you've been falling asleep over there, man. give us some things that you should reevaluate when it comes to your friendship. Like, what are
I
some
mean,
things?
shit, man. Loyalty.
That part.
You even I agree with what both of you guys say, but I think loyalty is so hard to get. But I would even say respect from the other person, communication, and
Mhm.
if they lack those three things, I think
They don't give
everything.
a fuck.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
you. You know what
they
I'm
don't
saying?
care
Like,
about you.
Yeah.
If they're not trying, they don't care about you. Just let it go.
that's for sure.
Let
Like
it go.
those three key things. You
Like
know,
if your homie's trying to holler at your girl.
If
Yeah,
they
I
talk
mean-
behind your back.
my
Yeah,
man's
that's
right
fucked
there
up.
say if you over
Chill.
there,
Never said no
shorty,
shit
you
like
trying to
that,
fuck.
like, I ain't never said no shit like that.
you wait. You ain't never say what?
You said what?
My
He
man's
said
right
trying to
there.
talk to his girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-oh.
ain't no
Well, I
relationship,
said,
you know what I mean?
once it's over,
How you-
he trying to pull up.
Wait,
on
talk
shorty
about
and fuck.
how you feel about somebody your man's talking to your ex girl though?
Oh no.
After like
Nah, me,
after
honestly,
5-10 years,
Bro
bro.
code. What's the bro?
Now, hold up.
It's
It ain't a regular degular.
No, I get it.
It's the
Yeah.
one you were
I get it.
committed to.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
You know,
I
guys
get
be
it.
having like levels.
I get it.
It's your high school sweetheart in elementary school, like, and your nigga
Nah.
35 dating her.
How you gonna be a high school
Yeah,
sweetheart?
niggas talking about high school sweethearts. Like,
That's
I'm talking
different.
about like it's been 5
Can you
to 10 years.
can you let him answer the question?
Yeah.
Because
Nah,
you trying to give
you are kinda
stipulations.
No, I'm trying to make you off. Nigga said, yeah, you used to share milk for
Now
her
he
in the
talking about
cafeteria.
that was the one that I love, but I didn't get married to her. But yeah, that one, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, how you feel about that?
That's rough. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, because that means you know the whole time you felt this way. You know what I mean? It ain't like this is just something that just happened.
Interesting.
You know what I
if
mean?
it's 5 to 10 years later, how the fuck y'all talking
But that
about you always
means you
felt
was
this way?
praying
Like, you
for
know?
5 to 10 years. You was, you know what I mean?
He was liking the pictures for 10 years. I mean, and it was time to slide in the DM. Yeah.
Wait till
Niggas
y'all
holding
break up.
on
You
to
hungry?
exes, man.
Yo,
Like, y'all niggas-
that's how y'all-
See the difference between this?
Right, that's he made the difference by saying this is somebody you really
And this is the only difference. It would be if you didn't know that relationship existed
ever.
Okay,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you knew, but because some
Because God
some friendships
knew.
happen later on,
Yeah.
I can't hold that against you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you did know, that's just a different lifetime. But like,
Yeah,
if
like
you
we
know,
like
and
we
you
met
watch,
we met in our
this
adult
shit,
age. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, his whatever he had in high school, I wouldn't know that was his shorties.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going. Wait, hold on. Going
Huh?
back to this, we turned this into a whole different segment. Like, can we go to the reevaluating friendships? Like,
Oh,
But that-
He said
That's
loyalty.
that's
how we got
that's
there.
the That's something you gotta reevaluate yourself, my bro.
We might need to reevaluate him, man.
listen, man, I don't harbor onto no ex, man. I'll be honest with you. If I got a new shorty, if I'm worrying about my ex, something is wrong with me. I need some healing. I ain't do some shit.
I
like,
said
you know
this
what I'm saying?
before.
Like,
It's a difference. Nobody,
Sometimes you gotta pop out the shoulder.
nobody wants to see the person that they don't want to see anymore every day. So if
that's
you my
healing.
peoples that I'm with every day, I can't see myself around you if you're around the person I don't want to be around.
You got a significant in this hypothetical scenario.
Mhm.
Are you single or are you happily in a relationship? with
Either
somebody else?
or. Either or. I could have 50 whores at the
I
crib.
cannot be stressed
And
over,
if I
ex,
don't,
bro, like,
I could have
can't,
50,000 bitches at the crib
I hear
butt
you,
naked
though.
right now. If it's that,
I got too
that's
much of
what
my life to be
hear-
worried about an ex.
I hear
bro.
you. I
Like,
hear you. I really do hear you.
My life is
but-
already stressful. You think I'm gonna stress about an ex that didn't work? It didn't work for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we went our separate ways.
But you're not comprehending the part that I don't want to be around that person, and with you around that person brings that person around me as well.
So, yeah,
You get what I'm saying? It's not just about you and that person.
No, but I hear what he's saying though, because it's like, all right, now you with a new shorty that your mind shouldn't even be on
But
this girl.
yeah, but now I
At
see
all.
her all the
She
time.
being there all the time.
Yeah.
But who cares? You love this new girl.
So I bet.
Yeah.
See, he understands.
So you and your new relationship, and you about to go out. You inviting your bro, like yo, and he bring your ex,
Nah,
and y'all now y'all on a
honestly,
date together.
I can't lie. I do hear him. If I love this new girl, that other girl don't mean shit.
No, but
hear
the
him.
thing is, I understand what my
I
mindset
hear
is an
him.
unpopular mind. I get it. Like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
It's an
me
unpopular
personally,
opinion.
like
Sure.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
I
I
feel
would
like
do
it
it. I'm just
depends.
saying if somebody did that to me, I honestly wouldn't care. Like if I moved on with my life,
I
at
don't
that
think
point.
you ever had that person yet. That's the
And
difference.
that could be that
That's
could be
the
it.
difference.
That
You
could be
never
it.
had that
I've
person.
had women that I've cared deeply about.
No.
If I see them,
So
that mean you're
I
still
would not
stuck
give a
on them,
fuck
though.
about them.
You still feeling something for that person.
I don't think you feeling something for that person. You just want to. I'm the type of person I like to avoid people. You get what I'm saying? So,
But
Okay,
that,
you
but
like
that,
to
that,
okay,
it-
but-
somebody go, then
it's
you
you're
can
avoiding it
love
for a
the
reason.
person.
That
Yeah.
I hear exactly what he's saying.
I think the
and-
person he would care about is recent. So
That's
now,
Yeah.
so now we will see in a few years.
In
If
a few
you
years,
feel the-
I'ma
if you
have
feel
a
the
whole
same way,
wife
you know what I
and
mean?
shit. You think I'll be like, damn,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
babe, this nigga with my ex. Like,
Yeah,
no, I'm not gonna
yeah.
give a fuck.
I
Like,
get
nah,
it.
but
man,
it's
like,
different
yo.
when you got to meet on Sundays and you pull up to the crib and you see her there. I don't, that weird feeling.
That's weird.
of seeing
I was
that
about to
person.
say,
but
I feel
hold on,
where
but-
he's coming from because, like, boom, in my head, I started thinking about it, like, damn, if my friends started dating my ex, like, I don't really care about my ex, but at the same time, like, y'all don't gotta be
I'm
in my
not
face
saying
with that.
ex. I'm saying
Nah,
that-
see, I feel like what the,
Nah, it
the
can't be
only
your love
thing
your
you're
life.
really
Keep
thinking
going.
about at that moment is your friend's loyalty. Fuck the girl or fuck the ex.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the
That's a
friend's
fact.
loyalty.
Yeah.
It's
Friend,
like
yeah.
it's like were you were you praying on this the whole time?
Word.
Was this on your mind the whole
Right,
time I was
right.
with her?
And
But
now,
what happened if that wasn't? Let's say that
If it-
wasn't a situation.
that wasn't
you know
the
what I'm saying?
case?
It's been 10 years later.
Right.
Y'all just happen to like chop it up.
Just
and then,
kick
like,
it off.
I
Then-
think
then-
So now
ultimately
every
it has
10
to be
years
a
I gotta
it has to be
worry
a
about the ex
conversation
I had?
had
Yes.
between like it shouldn't be something that should have like popped up like like you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
fair.
Yo,
That's
yo,
fair.
yo,
that's
bro,
understandable.
I
That's
saw
understandable.
Ashley the other day, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know, bro.
I think
Like,
getting
how you
the
feel about her
blessing-
still?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like
That's fair. That's
You know
fair.
what I
That's
mean?
fair.
and then in
I
another
feel like
10,
for us, it's just a no-go, point blank, period.
and then and then in another 10 years, you gonna be like, oh, I just see
Why?
Shakira,
Why
bro.
you
And
sucking
I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
I
come
wanna
on,
know why
bro.
you sucking
Yeah.
I doubt it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's like to Steve. Why you
It's
say
girl
that?
You know-
code.
you know
Any
why he
girl
sucked
that
his
goes
teeth?
against
'Cause
that code, they didn't care about you.
it can't be girl code because y'all be out here fucking each other men 1,000 times out of the year.
Don't, ladies.
Me personally, personally, I don't want nobody that my friends touch.
Listen.
Yo, you know any females that be fucking niggas that
I'm not
in the
gonna lie.
same circle?
I had a friend who did stuff with a guy after I did stuff, knowing that I did stuff with that guy. And
You just
she's
proved my
weird for
point.
that.
That
She's
is
weird,
no-
but I would never.
yeah.
I would not.
Yeah, I mean, but it's 50
Did you
more like her.
reevaluate that friendship?
you mean?
Did you reevaluate that
Oh,
friendship?
she's. Yeah.
So I guess that's what's like.
I
That's,
don't have no
What?
friends that
I don't
Listen, I ain't mad at nobody that think that way. Like, listen, I know I'm in the minority of this thinking. Like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, I feel
listen,
like,
we
I
we
feel
do.
like women is
Long story short, don't leave your girl around Eli.
Because I be feeling like sometimes it depends with the guy. Like if you was just being like just doing stuff with her, then you probably won't care for her because you was just doing her. Like now, if this is a girl you was dating, investing your time in, actually like she met
It
your
would bother
mom,
you.
your sister, like it's going to be
It
slightly
would
different
bother you,
because
yeah.
y'all had a deeper connection, a deeper bond. Like y'all was serious. And
Yeah.
I feel like one thing about men, and I give y'all this. Y'all don't play when y'all take somebody serious. When y'all do take
Yeah.
somebody serious, y'all
That's
go
true.
all in. Y'all
True.
pull out all the stops.
That's why it would bother y'all.
Feel
That's
me?
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that might be some truth into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Men don't know how to
Imagine you
tolerate her.
introducing Shorty to
Yeah.
your mom, and now you're like,
Nah,
yeah, me, my bro and Shorty about to go out. Oh, y'all back together? No, she with bro now.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah. Your mom going
Your mom gonna be like, you still single, boy? Like, yo, go get you a girl, nigga.
No, she gonna say, I told you that nigga been chasing her the whole time. He was looking at her.
about that, boy.
Like,
No,
ain't never
for real.
wrong.
I word.
That nigga don't get no pussy.
Your mama ain't never gonna lie.
Mama
That's
ain't
crazy.
never wrong,
That's
baby.
crazy.
Well,
Listen, man,
we get out of
we
here.
do gotta get the fuck about it.
No,
Yeah,
listen, like
yeah.
I said, I'm a little understanding. I'm probably too much understanding, but like,
Yeah, that's what it
since
is.
I was a child, bro, I
He
ain't gonna
too understanding. That's what it
since
is.
I was a little youth. Since I was, that's what I was about to say. Since I was even a teenager, all my chicks always came back and told me that my boys is trying to holler at them.
And what did you do? You just let it go?
Yeah, let it rock. Because at the end of the day, the girl ain't like she went to them.
Right.
She just telling me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, they're
It
the
depend-
old man
it
cut
depend
off
on that
niggas,
girl.
man.
Your friendships, like overall though, since you're so understanding,
Mhm.
like cutting off friendships, like how do you do?
I mean, I could cut off a friendship any day, but
Can you?
I
that's
could.
what. Yeah, that's
It
what.
sound like you got trouble cutting those
I
friendships.
could.
You know?
Because it sound
But
like
you know
all
what
the
it is?
niggas
Like
you
I
call-
said, I'm very understanding. It's like,
So how do you-
Don't take more
so
than
how do
just
you-
one small thing to.
How do you
right.
how do you
Yeah.
understand that? Your girl telling you like, yo, your
niggas
man's
is
just trying to holler.
hornballs, bro. Niggas is hornballs,
Yeah.
bro.
But
At
what
the
would
end
that?
of the day, niggas
what would
is
that
Are you
make?
saying your current girl, or your ex? This is like an ex.
So basically,
No, these-
you just know how to move. With
You ask
Yeah, you move accordingly. You
No,
it's
but he was
not
telling
like
the story.
it's not like they're my best friends. You know what I mean?
But this is your
these-
current girl?
No, I'm saying since I was
In
young.
general,
This
like,
is-
it
this
happened
it's been
before.
happening my whole life.
But I'm saying when the
past
girl
girl.
came to you at the time, was that your girl or was that like your ex or something?
No, that would be my shorty.
Oh, I
That
see
was your girl.
They gotta go, bro.
Like,
they
that's
gotta
different.
go.
Shorty. Yeah.
And then,
Oh.
that would bother me.
It-
Okay, why did
Yeah,
you
that's
do
OD.
nothing about it? Like, did you approach your friend? Did you like talk about? Because that would piss me off. Like, why? aren't you,
Yeah.
like,
That's cool. That I'm listen. I never had a problem with getting girls my whole life. You know what I mean? So it's not. It wasn't. Thank you. But it wasn't something that I was worried about. I was never worried. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm worried, especially if they come in and tell me. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's what's
but
up.
and
I don't know.
in the midst of that, you got to understand the disrespect you get
That's
from
just-
around
I get
your
that.
circle.
I get that, but like I said, I
feel
move
like-
accordingly.
That's a
But
fact.
it's not
You know what I
moving.
mean?
Look, I'm not saying you got to fight a nigga, right? I'm not saying you got to attack.
But now you know how to move
But
with that
if
person.
you calling him a bozo or a clown for doing that, what does that make you if you keep accepting him around your circle?
Right.
I hear you.
But what if he's not
Or
accepting
maybe
him
he
around
just
his
cut him
circle a
off
certain
slowly,
way?
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
like,
He just
like
stopped
it's
fucking with the nigga.
I'll say what's up to you.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's
You
not
know?
like they my right hand
yeah.
and chilling in my
That's
crib.
Now,
every
yeah,
Right.
day.
like it also
I got you.
depends
That's
on the
different.
tier of
Yeah.
friendship you
Yeah.
have with that person.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
You
what
know
I'm
how
saying.
you know how
we
us
would
niggas
never-
are.
No, it's
Ever,
different.
ever.
It's just regular niggas that's walking
Yeah.
past.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I don't know.
Also, nigga, you
I'm still not saying what's up to you. Nigga. Like, what the fuck? You a bozo.
it ain't that
Different.
serious.
You guys-
You a
to me.
bozo. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like you two are exact opposites. He would get mad. You would just be like,
I'm not getting mad, but I ain't fucking with you no more. Like, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like a.
why does that mean
not
I'm mad?
It's
like
just
you
like
cutting them off, meaning you don't want
I
to
feel
be
like
with
he
them no
just
more.
has
You
he
know?
has
Yeah.
different boundaries.
I got-
like
Yeah.
his boundaries is
That's
like
what it
you're
is.
not about to sit here
But he
like
And
you
be
know.
trying to talk to
He
mine.
said
Yeah,
that
but
he
their
keeps them
boundaries
at
are
high.
different.
Yo,
because
hold on, y'all, because we over talking.
Yeah.
And we do gotta get the fuck about it. Like, again, real quick, let them know where they can follow you at.
Oh,
You don't forget.
T.T _ unbothered _.
Mm.
Underscore MO period Neek with 2 E's _
At the Queen Onika, it's ONEEKAH, and at Onika's Talent.
Mm.
And
What
Jay-
what talent you got?
I'm a content creator, actress.
Mhm.
I do videos with zodiac signs and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Red flag. But
That's not a red flag. Now you gotta tell me why.
JL,
that's a
man,
red
let them
flag.
know where they can find your work at and where they can contact you and follow you.
JL shot
Man,
that. JL shot that is my main page.
Yeah.
Official JL is my other page.
Yo, check out the bro. Check out the talent, man.
Yo, and before we go, I don't think women can have successful relationships because they have the highest divorce rate and they be beating each other ass
I don't
and
like
they don't
this.
get along with each other. I'm gonna keep it real with
You
y'all.
talking about
They
girl
don't
on girl?
sustain a successful relationship.
Yeah, I don't.
Girl on girl.
Oh,
And can
yeah.
I ask
That's
one more
good.
question too? If it's two AGs, who fucks who?
It depends who's the
So
top and who's the bottom.
Wait,
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. I gotta go. I gotta
Stop
go.
it. You
I just had to ask that question. You know what I mean? Shout out to the AGs.
Join the membership. Join the membership.